Okay, I'm going to make the intro really quick.
No, not another
Basically, I'm Mark
lost
Rollins.
sock.
These are a
I
sketch
always wondered,
I wrote 25 or 30
all these
years
lost
ago for a
socks.
college age group. And
I've
these
always
skits
wondered if there's
are
some sort of a
videotaped.
sock
They're on a
world where all
YouTube
these
channel
single
known as
socks ended
CCF
up.
90s Skits Nostalgia. Go there if you want to watch it without my commentary. There's a lot of evangelical cringe and a lot going on here, and I'm going to explain. Um, this is one of those ideas I had for a sketch that when I had it back when I was working at Walmart, while I was working and thinking about nothing but, say, work, I just had this brilliant idea
Hey,
of
look at
how
this sock, man.
to
Didn't I tell you that the sock
sort
single bar would be a
of do
happening
this
place?
idea of a
I don't know about
sketch
that, Charlie.
dealing with
Everybody's so
relationships.
mismatched.
I think I
This
did
isn't exactly the place I want to find the woman I'm
another
gonna pair
sketch
the
where
rest
I
of
was
my
talking
life
about
with.
how
That's the whole point,
a lot
sock
of
man.
times in
Here,
the
I'm gonna go
Christian
over talk
community,
to this
doing
cute young thing in
relationships is about
lavender
this
and the
weird
beans and
triangle
stuff.
illustration. You find God, and then He
Hi,
helps lead you
my
to your
name's
lifelong
Liz.
partner.
What's yours?
And
Sockman.
this one I decided to use
My,
socks
you're
as an
wearing a lot of
example.
perfume.
And once I
Of
had the
course I
idea of
am.
just
I'm
making,
a sock.
of using it using sock
So,
puppets,
you look
I
new.
swear everything fell into
Who, me?
place. And pretty much
No,
everything
I'm
else
a
is just a
used
bunch of
sock, all right.
sock jokes. And
No,
even
I
watching this,
wasn't
I feel like I'm
asking.
watching the Muppet
Is
Show
this
or
your
something
first
like that. A
time
lot of
here at the
people
sock singles
told me that
bar?
this thing
Yeah,
almost
it
had a
is.
Muppet influence.
And it's no
I will
sock
not
hop,
deny
all
that. I
right.
love the
I
Muppets
really don't
until the
like
day
this
I die,
place.
so
Excuse me,
I'm gonna
please.
say that. Oh, by the way, the guy who's doing the extras in the background, the sock
Charlie,
dances, was doing a really good job. He's just
Just a
totally
second, man.
selling the fact that this is a sock singles bar.
Ow! I
I
don't
remember, like,
understand.
I had some issues working
maybe
with
it's
the
because
props
you're
person on this, and
balding.
most of this I think is my fault because I don't think I should have been so hard on him.
I don't
Remember, he
like
made a
this
sign that
place.
said like
I
sock
think the
hop,
girl
and
I just
then we
met
told him
has
not to do that
big
because
foot.
there was like a line here that says it's no sock hop, so
Besides,
we had to
I want to
redo
meet
the
Miss
sign so it
Right,
says sock
not a
singles bar.
mismatch.
You
And
know,
I
man,
kind of wish
people
he'd,
still wear
yeah, I
mismatched
kind of
tops.
wish that hadn't
Yeah, and it
happened.
looks
And when you're
stupid.
writing these things,
Mismatched
sometimes the
socks
right
aren't
hand
made for
doesn't
the
talk to
other.
the left,
I'm
and
gonna go
sometimes you
talk to
just got to
Peter
just say,
about this.
"Oh, who cares about that? Just do it." And yeah, so there's some awkward editing in this thing, but yeah, that's supposed to be Peter's place, is what that's supposed to say. And looks like we left on the
Come
sock
in.
singles bar. And
Sockman!
yeah,
Hey, you look like
oh
you just went through
gosh.
a ringer.
Anyway,
I
so
was just
here's
knocking my
the
whole
issue
body
of
against your
this.
door.
This sketch could easily be reinterpreted as like
Hey,
mismatched socks.
I
So
was just
like
watching the Red Sox-White Sox game
we're
on TV.
we're not
Must have
supposed to
something.
interpret that as like this is not an
I can really get you, Mom.
anti-miseducation sketch.
You look
Okay,
really sad.
I think what they're trying to say is that
Yeah.
the mismatch is in
Charlie and I
like
went to a singles bar tonight.
again, this is
I
based
know
on
I
the
shouldn't have
idea
gone,
that God has a
but I'm
match for
so
everybody,
lonely.
and if you mismatch
I want to
them,
know
it's
when I'm
like
gonna
wearing
meet my
mismatched
match.
socks. That's the
Sockman,
illustration that we're
I
meant
completely
to
understand.
convey with
Look
this.
at me. I'm
And
still single.
for
But
the
I
most part,
trust in the
it
Master
didn't
King.
go.
One day, he will
It
find me and
I
match
really
me.
felt like this
Until then,
one
you need to
really
trust
worked and
that the
clicked with the
same
audience
thing will
that it was
happen to
going
you.
for, which is of
You
course
know,
evangelical
I've been
Christians and
waiting for a
stuff.
while.
And yeah, the speaker,
Hey,
Pastor
since you're
Phil,
single, you have
really
time to
was
learn
able
about the
to
Master's
just,
plan
he
for you.
really loved the fact at
But
this point.
Sockman, you need to commit
I love
yourself
this idea of
to him.
to him, and I just
You're
love
right,
the
Peter.
shape he makes of this. Muppets were always good
Hey,
like that. Like Kermit's
thanks.
little scowl face was always the thing here.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
this is where we get to
And
this
then there's
kind of
Aaron.
thing where, okay, this character here in the chair, I guess is supposed to be God, and so
Hey, what's going
he's
on
matching the socks
here?
here.
I got the perfect
Now, I
match
have
for
a
you.
funny story that happened after the day
Wow,
after I
so
wrote this
that's the
sketch.
sock of my dreams.
Someone told me that at
Looks
the
like you're
end,
my match.
there's a scene where this guy
Wow.
tries
I
on the
should have known it would be
socks,
you.
and then he does
Well.
this thing where he rubs his feet together, and some people thought that was almost
Uh,
pornographic. That's hysterical.